Hey, what is up, guys? So, welcome back to the channel. And yeah, so we recently completed our mini series and we were doing the for loop. So, yeah, I realized that I didn't go much in depth about the range function. So, why not make this video and yeah, tell you a little bit more about the range function. So, let's get started. So, let's say you have a for loop for I in range, and let's say you want to run it 10 times. So, you just enter 10 inside the range and then you write something, hey, and then that this should run 10 times. Okay, you can count, but I know it's 10, so I won't be counting. So yeah, now let's check the value of I. The value that I takes 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So yeah, that means 10 values of I. So yeah, this range function generally takes in 3 parameters, but since we're giving it 1, by default the other 2 parameters, it takes the first one as 0, the second one as 10, the third one as 1. Okay, now I will break down each of them and I will explain as best I can. So the first parameter, 0, it means that I, as an iterator of this for loop, would start its value from 0. Okay, and then this third parameter means that each time the loop runs, I will get increased by 1. So we also call this third parameter as step. And this 10, so this 10 means that this loop would go on increasing until I has a value of 10, and when I reaches a value 10 or more than this print statement or whatever is inside this loop won't get executed and the loop would end there and then. So that's the reason we have this 9. So when I reaches 10, when I goes and tries to start the next iteration, when I has a value of 10, it just ends there. So that's the reason the maximum value we have is 9. Okay, so basically you can think of the second parameter as that this is the limit, so I can have whatever value you want, but I can never ever have this 10. So if this were 11, so I can never have 11 as its value, or 13. If it has, that means the loop ended there and then. So if it's 15, then I would go till 14, and when I is 15, the loop just ended. Okay, what if this step, which in this case is 1, what if this is 2? Then what happens is that I would start from 0, since we have 0 here, and then for each time the loop iterates or runs, I will have a value increased by 2. So 0 2 4 6 8, and then again 8 plus 2 is 10, and then I just shuts and the loop ends there and then. So that's the reason I don't have value 10. So yeah, I can never have this middle parameter value. So what if this 0, what if we want to start from 3? I will start from 3 and we'll have a step of 2. So it's going to start from 3, 5, 7, and 9. So 9 plus 2 is 11. So whenever it exceeds 11 or 10 or is equal to 10, the loop's going to shut. So that's what it's doing. So yeah, that's basically it for the positive step. We can also add negative step to this parameter. So if this were -1, you can see the loop doesn't run, because no matter how much this loop runs, 3 minus 2 would always take the value of I away from 10. It never brings the value of I close to 10. That's the reason it's not running. But if this were 18, a number greater than 10, now if this is -1, now this time it's gonna run, because every time the loop runs, the value of 18 gets decreased by 1, and then the value of I reaches closer every time the loop runs to 10. Now you can see the value as 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, but I can never have 10, so we don't see any 10 here. But if this were positive 1 in this case, this wouldn't have run, because no matter how many times you run this loop, 18 plus 1 would always take the value of I away from 10, and so this loop won't get executed. So yeah, that's basically it for the for loop. If you like the video, please give a like, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And yeah, so in the next video we will see how to append new values and stuff to a dictionary using for loop. And yeah, so thanks for watching.